in my 26 years that has the efficiency in heat collection and in thermal energy cogeneration that this system. This system is so much incredibly more efficient than the flat panel system. It makes the flat panel system look like a Model A compared to a modern Ferrari or something. A little bit over 3 years payback. I mean, this is with that kind of payback, how can you afford not to institute this? Where are we going? As far as I'm concerned, the test is over. We're ready to start employing. And we're going to now field these aggressively. And I want to do about 6 facilities next year.
Our solar hot water system that we've got now, we're operating one at full capacity in a 160-bed building. We've reduced our gas cost by over 60%. Just in a 1-year period, we're installing 7 more right now. This is something that, if you want to go after something with quick savings, real quick on your gas savings, this is one of the best things that I've seen out there so far. What the impressive part, this is the boiler out of that building. We put this counter on the seat to give a track of what it's actually doing. We've cut our boiler time down to less than 3 hours a day, where a building just like this, right next to it, is running 18 hours a day. So that's the savings that we're seeing right now.
Our first project that we wanted to make sure, we put in the RFP that we wanted to do something to save on the energy, and this project is for natural gas. These solar panels were put on the Ross Correctional Institution, and this was a level 3 facility. So we weren't really sure how that was going to work out. Our first prison, level 3, and we're using the offenders as the contractors. So this was the largest non-utility solar thermal installation in North America, and we had 11 offenders who thoroughly enjoyed this program. It was during the winter when we had like negative 30 degree weather, and they were on that roof day after day working on this project and didn't skip a beat. At the end of it, one of the offenders who was being released was even offered a job.
Here we are with our test panel, and it is 19 degrees out, wind blowing 8 miles an hour. We're 298 degrees, and you can tell that it's just a very cold winter day. And let's see if we can find the sun. Yeah, that's the sun. So you can tell that we're very overcast today and still producing right at 300 degrees. Pretty impressive for the SunQuest 250.
State prisons spend a lot of money. The cost of running the operation, from security to meals to health care, is astronomical.
But one area prison found several ways to start trimming the budget excess. Today, News 10's Jacqueline Beavis shares one way it's being done successfully.
It looks like your average building. In some respects it is, but these set it apart.
The big solar panel really is a sunlight collector. Gas is one of our most expensive costs when you're trying to heat all of these buildings and water and everything else.
With new technology, they came up with these coils, and they're making an even bigger difference.
Primarily, ultraviolet light is the biggest factor in this.
A newer model, and already it's showing big improvements compared to the solar panels and the classic heating method.
Control building, we're almost half as much as far as savings on natural gas with this system right here.
These coils and tanks store hot water for showers, but in this room in particular, they're already working on the next project, heating entire prison buildings.
This room right here, we've got a heat coil that's in the ductwork, and actually the system will heat this building right here.
But even now, the success of these green initiatives is already saving the state some green.
There's no doubt about that, and that's what we're trying to do, is save as much money as possible.
One building at a time. In Carlisle, with photojournalist Tony Casasilla, Jacqueline Beavis, News 10.
The facility isn't stopping there. They'll continue applying for grants and getting new solar plans in place.